Hi, my name is Adam Havrilla, and I would love to welcome you back to the Design Studio. Today we're going to utilize our bouquet to transition from summer to fall with this stunning floral arrangement. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a 15-inch, or you can do a 12-inch round wicker basket. I think it's very rustic, so it fits our look, our transitional look from summer to fall. Some floral foam and a liner. As you notice, my liner doesn't fit exactly in the basket, and that's perfectly okay. Just put some tissue around there. It keeps the liner from moving around. Our floral foam. If you've watched my videos already, you know what I'm about to say, so bear with me. If you haven't, this is extremely important. You want your foam, cut it to size, whatever size is going to be, and just let it sit on top of the water. Don't pour water over it. Don't push it into the water. Let it absorb as it's doing now. If you don't, what's going to happen is the middle of the floral foam is going to stay dry, so when your flowers go into that spot, they will not get any moisture and they will perish quicker. So just let it do its things. Depending on the size, it's going to take a minute, but you can see the color change and then you know you are done. So that's my little spiel on floral foam. You can get floral foam from the floral department. I'm sure they will sell you a brick. It's great because it holds the flower stems right in place and we're good to go. All right. I just did a little piece of tissue with some packing tape around it to waterproof it. This is where our candles are going to go, so we're going to set that right on there before we start. It just kind of gives a guide, so we know not to push flowers into that spot where we want the candles to be. So we push the flowers along the side. The floral is going to go into the side and give us that beautiful ring. We are going to start with our orange gaberas. You don't need the straw on there. They're going to be so close to the edge. So don't worry about the straw. And let's crisscross them. So let's put one on one side, one on the other. And we're going to do the same thing with the hot pink gaberas. You may get, instead of gaberas, marigolds in your recipe. It's the same thing. It's the same round flower, so it'll work perfectly. We're going to put these there. Next, I want to take our gorgeous hot pink roses. You want to give these room to open. They're going to open so beautifully. So you want to give some negative space around there so when they open, you can see the actual beauty of the rose. And put that one there. Next, our green ball. I wonder if some of you don't know, but green ball is actually related to a carnation. You would never ever notice that or even know because it has that texture to it, but it is in the carnation family. I love them. We use them for everything and they last so long. So that's like the perfect flower, right? It's beautiful, it's unique, and it has a long life. Love them. Next, we're gonna take our Queen Anne's lace. As you could see, they take up a lot of landscape. We love a flower that's gonna take up landscape on our design. That means it goes a lot further and you have more coverage. Solidago. When you get the solidago, if you have a big, beautiful piece like this, you can cut the tip off, make its own insertion, and keep going down. Don't take it and just rip the bottom off and throw it away. We could use all of that to fill up our beautiful design. Sorry. I wonder if you guys, I always wondered if you guys, I just throw my stuff on the floor. If you do that at home, I bet you don't, but I do. It all goes on the floor, and if you could only see at my feet the big mess that I have. Next, we're gonna have the pomps. These are one of those great flowers that we can pull the laterals off. We can get a lot more insertions that way. I even use the little buds. I think they're cute. They're gonna open a little bit. I think when you have a design and you get to see the progression of it, you get to see the flowers open, I think it's so cool. It just, every day it becomes something totally different. These are gonna open. The roses are gonna open. It's just the solidago will open. You're just gonna get such more life out of it. As I have the pile here, what we're gonna do is recut every one and put it in. The reason you recut it is because I tore it off from the stem, right now it's like a straw, so it's sucking in air. We want to recut it so we have a beautiful opening, so all it does is drink moisture instead of air. If you don't do that, what'll happen is the flowers will get clogged up. It's like, imagine a straw that just has something clogged in there and nothing else can get through. That's what happens to flowers. So you really want to make sure you give a beautiful cut. I just want to point out, you see that I have this little flower and it's missing some petals? It doesn't mean it's useless. Put it next to a flower that has petals and you can see you don't even notice they're gone. Keep putting these around, making sure I'm getting them as far into the floral foam as possible. And I know you're going to fill up the basket with water and you're going to mix in your nutrient ingredient. I know that you already know that, so that's going to happen. Next, we're going to take our color enhanced ruscus and we're going to break it off into pieces. Again, it's all about more bang for the buck, right? So I got 5 units out of that. Get the same out of this. This is a great design for our transition. We're leaving summer, autumn is coming. We have the beautiful orange and yellow, which is autumnal. We have the hot pink and yellow, even and white, which is a little bit summer. So we're blending the two to transition. As you know, the stores are already transitioning out. Our homes are already transitioning. So this is the great design to transition. So these we're just going to put around the design. Make sure we cover up the basket. And you notice some flowers are coming up. And that's on purpose because we want some flowers to cover up the candles, right? We want some of that flower accent on the actual candles themselves. So this is our design, our floral component. And let's finish it off with some candles. Artificial candles have come a very long way. They used to be poorly done back in the day when they were first made. But now they have really come a long way and embrace it. I use artificial candles in a lot of my decor. 1, because they look real. 2, because I know they're going to be safe and I don't have to worry. So we're going to use some artificial candles here. And at night, that'll just give that a stunning glow. And I always finish off my table with 1 candle on the table. So you see this happening. You see this going like that. That's a design element. The candles are bringing your view to here, to the flowers, to the table. So this is our bouquet to transition into autumn. I hope you loved it as much as I do. I look forward to seeing you next month. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.